Hello and welcome back. Susan Zumo here, intuitive and originator of soul patterning harmonics. This morning, when I sat down with the Galactics and said, "What are we talking about today?" they gave me words, and then they gave me some information about each of the words. So the first word that they gave me for this week is clarity. They said, listen clearly to your soul. Trust your journey. Things may not go as planned, but your soul, creator source, is a greater planner than we can ever be. And so listen, see clearly, and trust the path. Trust yourself. They said, the path may be a winding path. It may not be a direct path to where you want to get to. However, all the unexpected twists and turns are designed to either teach us something or to bless us with something. And they said a teaching is a blessing. I don't know if I agree with that all the time, but that's what they said. And in the end, a teaching is a blessing. It's just sometimes not easy or fun when we're going through it. Some teachings can be absolutely wonderful, and we should be open to those as well. And while the path may be a meandering path rather than a straight path, trust that we will end up exactly where we are meant to be. Trust the divine plan for us. Believe in self, and believe and trust in your dreams. You're going to get where you're going to get. That's what they said. You're going to get where you're going to get. And it will be the perfect place and in the perfect time. And so while we talk about divine timing, we are being asked to trust in divine timing and trust in the path that has been co-created with Creator Source, our soul and our desires. And we will get there. So listen clearly, see clearly, and trust the path ahead. They said, believe in yourself and trust your dreams. Our dreams are good dreams. They are dreams that will benefit everyone, not just ourselves. And so we know that everything in the universe is going to support our dreams. We just have to trust that we're going to get there, and we will. The next thing they said was harmonic sight. See the divine in the eyes of another and self. When we are in relationship with another, or even in relationship with ourselves, we want to be present. We want to be in harmony. We want to perceive the soul or spirit of self and others. They said, look in the eyes and perceive the soul spirit of yourself and in everyone you come into contact with. That's relationship. They said, if you can perceive the soul spirit within self, by being present, by being wholly there, and look at the eyes of another, you can release yourself from perceived roles and expectations that may be projected onto others and self. If we can perceive soul self within another and within self, we can release ourselves from old patterns that are holding us in a place where we no longer need or want to be. We can move forward without attachment and let go of restrictive and unhealthy patterns, beliefs, and emotions. When we are in harmony with self, we can move into harmony with others and with our own existence. And there is a lifting and a light that comes in that just makes everything feel better. Look at self until you can perceive the beautiful soul, light, spirit within, and release yourself from any other judgments or thoughts contradictory to what your harmonious sight is seeing. That will bring love to self, won't it? Lastly, they said, loving compassion, benevolence, and forgiveness will follow. Loving compassion. Boy, they've talked about this before, haven't they? They said, loving compassion is one of the greatest and most powerful energies we will have within us. It is an energy that we have to grace ourselves and others, and we can use it at any time. We can invoke it whenever we like, and we can call upon it whenever we are in need. When self-directed, loving compassion heals all internal and emotional aches and pains. It is a balancing energy that will positively impact all aspects of self, and it allows us to extend that energy to others without becoming embroiled in their emotions. It allows for detachment with love. And that applies to us as well. We need to extend loving compassion, benevolence, and forgiveness to ourselves, to release ourselves from negative beliefs and emotions within us, whether they are current or in the past. They said, loving compassion resolves duality, and it is the key to ascension. I know that what we are experiencing right now is a result of beliefs, emotions, thoughts, and desires from our past. And as those beliefs, emotions, and desires take form and shape in our now, we understand that they were created in our past. So in the now, we are experiencing what we felt and desired and experienced before this time period. We can change our future and also affect the past, but we can change our future by extending loving compassion to ourselves in the present. And so that as we move forward along this timeline of our own creation and the one that we are sharing with others, we can change our future and the future of those we love by extending loving compassion, benevolence, and forgiveness to ourselves. So I encourage you to use all of these words in the coming week. Shift your frequency. Shift how you see and feel and understand yourself to be, and call upon the compassionate grace that is within us and can be showered upon us with just a word or a thought. And so I hope that helps us balance out the week ahead. And as we move into the hotter months or the colder months, depending upon where you are, this brings balance and peace to you and everyone in your life. So until next week, I wish you many blessings, loving compassion, clarity, and harmonious sight.